Okay, so we're going to be opening up this AB60F valve body out of this '07 Toyota Tundra. And then once everything is open and clean, I actually have some information where I can ID the solenoids for you, let you know what each one of them is. Alright, so pretty much with that, let me get a little closer and we will start taking this valve body apart. Alright, so it looks like there's 4 different sections to this valve body here. You got one here, and everything unbolts from the other side. And then you have the 2 halves of the main valve body. And then you have another plate here. So I'm not sure what is check balls and stuff like that. So we're gonna see. Alright, so we're gonna start by taking this section off here. This has a smaller hole, so this is also used for lining up the bolts of the valve body. Here's the other one here with the 2, these are the 2 lineup holes right here. So we got looks like a valve, maybe to keep these end plugs in, so I've got to watch that. Alright, so I'm going to lift this thing off like this. So anything's in this section, it'll stay in. Okay, looks like there should be. I'm looking at the plate with a lot of 2 holes. Looks like where a check ball should go. Yeah, we have a lot here in this section. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, so I'm going to put this aside so I can mark it. I don't have much information on this valve body at all. Okay, so it doesn't look like anything is in here. And I'm going to take these 3 bolts out to release the front section. Alright, just by looking at this plate, it doesn't really look like there's much in this section. to slide the manual valve out. Okay, so all this looks like there's no check wall there. Okay. All right, now I'm going to take the rest of these out and lift this section out with the plate and flip it over. I'm sure there's going to be screens, check valves, stuff like that in this section. Okay. So we have a little, looks like valve stopper that came out. Alright, so we have a check valve screen. Doesn't look like really any check balls in this section. Let's see this here. We got some, okay. Yeah, we got some in here. Quite a few. Okay. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mark everything. Of course, this is a little, sits, on the end plug to keep the bore from flying out. I just got to see where it goes. So we'll leave that for now. Okay, so I'm gonna mark everything, flat sand everything, take the check balls out. Probably gonna take some pictures too. And I have a shift kit. I mean, it's a totally different transmission, but I have a shift kit to a 750, and I'm curious to see if it's similar. But I doubt it is, because one's a 5-speed, one's a 6-speed. All right, so let me mark all this stuff, take these check balls out very carefully so we know where everything goes. And I'll be back with you in a little while. And we'll go over the sections and stuff like that. Okay, here's a section of the valve body. No check balls here. You got a check valve and spring. And you got a filter here. Okay, so let's move this. All right, this section got like 11 check balls. So there's one here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All right, now note here, like we have a check ball here, and there's a pocket, but there's nothing there. So just got to be careful. when you're taking these check balls out and reinstalling them. Okay. Okay, we have another one here. Okay, this one here, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, nothing in here and nothing here. All right, so again, just be careful taking them out, putting them in. I shot pictures with my cell phone and marked everything and made sure there was a check ball in there before I took it out. And on this one, there's just nothing in this one really. This is just like a solenoid body, if you will. Got some valves in there, they're all free. Okay, so we have everything in place. So now let me reset up the camera and we're gonna put this valve body back together. All right, so give me a few minutes and I will be right back. Okay, so I'm gonna put the plate on. I put some grease here to hold these check balls in with the trans gel. Of course, this melts as soon as it heats up. Okay, so that's ready to go. And I had a couple of the valve stoppers for the end plugs that had fallen out, but I found out where they went. One of the things that I did do before I did anything was I snapped a picture of the valve body with my cell phone, and then I had one fall out, which was this one right here, and I really wasn't sure where it went, so I started looking real up close, made the picture big in the phone, and found out where it went. And the other one was just one of these that had fallen out, so that was no problem. Okay, so we have the check valve and spring and the filter. So this half with this angle matches up with this. All right, so then I got to turn the whole assembly over to get some bolts in there to hold everything together. Okay, so let's put this on. Like it was sitting flat. Okay. Straighten out the plate. Okay. All right. So now I'm going to flip this over. Okay. Very nice. And we have the smaller one here, which is going to be the lineup. So let's get one of those in there. Okay. All right, so what I want to do now Here's the other lineup. Okay, so next we're going to put this half on, and we can put a couple of bolts to hold that together. Okay, so that's this, and this plate is going to go like this. And this will go like this. Then we can put some in along here. All the shorties. Alright, so the rest of the long bolts are going to go all the way through and go on to this one here. Okay. So what we're going to do is turn this back over. You know what I forgot to do? Got to put the manual valve in. I can actually just take these out, but what I'll do actually, I can just slide this. Okay. And then I have a paper, and I can name all the go over the names of the solenoids. Okay. This back over. We have our little bracket here. Okay. All right, so these are going to be torqued down to about, I'm going to do 90 inch-pounds. Okay. So this AB60F valve body is complete. Let me just get my paper. We can go over the names of the solenoids. We'll start with that one. Let me get my information here. Okay, so starting with this one, this is SLT. And the SLT is normally, that's a a pressure control solenoid. All right, then we have shift solenoid valve S1. And then we have shift solenoid valve SR, shift solenoid valve S4, shift solenoid valve S1, shift solenoid valve S2, and shift solenoid valve S3. And then over here, we have shift solenoid valve SLU. SLU is normally lockup, and this is shift solenoid valve SL2. This is the one that has the harness all by itself. All right, and if you take these solenoids out, just be careful not to mix anything up. You know, these you can take out, clean in here where the valve is to make sure the valve is free. And I guess that's really about it. Again, so this is the 2007 Toyota Tundra AB60F valve body. Valve body is complete. Before we put this valve body on, let's give it an air check. So we'll start with the C1 and the C4, C2, and the C3. So you see this drum move. Okay, now in the center of the case we have the B3, which is this clutch up here, the B1, B2, and 4. Okay. I think that looks pretty good. And then again here you have a drain back valve, which again looks like this. And I just wanted to share one more thing with you as far as the valve body goes. You know, if you wanted to take these solenoids off, these are pretty much like on-off, but these are the ones that may give problems. You know what, let me just get this valve body in view here. Give me 1 second. Okay, so before I had mentioned if you wanted to take these solenoids out because there's valves in them, and these are pretty much the problem ones. If there's going to be any kind of shifting problem, you know, these, the couple that I worked on, these were the solenoids that actually shorted out, but just say you wanted to take these things out and clean them, we got to take this plate off. All right, and there's pins that hold these solenoids in. Okay, so the pin should come right up and come out. All right, now on the SLT and SLU, I wanted to show you something. First of all, make sure you put it in the right slot with the pin to hold the solenoid. But you got some like little restrictors here and here. All right, so just be very careful, especially if you're gonna, you can wash them down, but if you're gonna blow them off with compressed air, you gotta be careful with these because these are they'll fly right off on you. So I just wanted to let you know that. I meant to say something and I forgot, so that's why I want to do it now. Okay, and then we just find the slot. Okay, that'll go back in. And this one's also on a pin, as the other two are, on the other side of the valve body. Okay, so that's about it for this 07 Toyota Tundra valve body and air check AB60F. I thank you guys for watching. Have a great day, and we'll see you next one.